They say love is gentle. They say love is patient, soft, forgiving. They lie. Because the love I have, the love I feel, it is not soft, it is not gentle, it does not whisper, it roars. I do not beg for love, I conquer it. I claim it. I bleed for it. I fight for it. And I will burn the world if anyone stands between me and what is mine. You think I'll kneel? You think I'll wait at your doorstep like some broken soul, hoping for scraps of your affection? No. If I want you and I do, then the entire universe must know you are mine. Not because I begged. Because I took what belonged to me. You. You with those eyes that drive daggers through my chest. You with that smile that haunts me in my sleep. You with that voice, that sweet poison calling me into madness. But you ran. You ran from me. You thought I'd let go. You thought this was just some fleeting spark in a world of cold winds. No. You don't run from me. You don't hide from what your heart already surrendered to. Because every time you close your eyes, I know you feel me. Every breath you take, I am there. I am inside you. Not just in memory, not just in touch, but in your soul. And you are tangled in mine like fire tangled in smoke. I tried to be gentle. I tried to love you in silence, but silence became agony. So now I speak, I scream, I rage. Because you're not just a person, you're a storm I chose to drown in. And if I must go mad to keep you, then madness will be my kingdom. If I must tear down cities just to hold your hand again, then let there be ruin. Do you remember how you looked at me that night? When everything was quiet and the world felt like it paused just for us. You touched my face like I was fragile, like I was human. But I was never human when it came to you. I was a beast learning to love. And you were the only thing I ever wanted to protect. Now angry again, mixed pain and fury like fire and ice. But you broke it. You shattered everything with your silence. No explanation, no goodbye, just distance. You think distance weakens me? You think time will make me forget? No, time is my weapon, distance is my battlefield. And every second I breathe without you is a war I fight, a war I win. Because I will find you. I will reach you. And when I do, you will not run. You will remember. The way I loved you like no man ever dared. I do not love like a poet. I love like a king marching into war. Like a lion claiming his throne. Like a Roman general victorious, ruthless, unbroken. Because you are my empire. And I do not lose empires. I build them, I rule them, I conquer them. So hear me now wherever you are. This is not a plea, this is not a letter. This is a declaration. You are mine. Not because you said yes, but because your soul whispered it when your lips were silent. I conquer it, and I will conquer you. Not with chains, not with fear, but with a love so furious, so wild, so consuming, that no God in heaven or demon in hell could ever tear you away from me again. You think you hurt me and I just walk away? You think leaving me makes you powerful? No, it makes you mine even more. Because now, every breath I take is a reminder that you're not here. And I'm not the kind of man who lives with absence. I fill that absence with rage, with obsession, with fire. You lit a flame inside me and then ran, thinking I'd let it die. But you forgot. I am the fire. I am the storm. You don't run from the storm and expect peace. You don't get to choose when you're mine. You don't get to love me halfway and leave. You don't get to build a home inside me, then burn it down and expect me to sweep the ashes. No. If you walk away, I follow. If you fight me, I fight harder. If you hide, I'll find you. Because I don't lose. Not you. Never you. I would burn kingdoms for your kiss. I would slit throats for your touch. And you have the audacity to walk away like I'm some ordinary man. I am not ordinary. I am not the kind of man who loves and forgets. I am the kind who remembers everything, the way your lips trembled when I touched you. The way your voice cracked when you said my name. You didn't fall for me by mistake. You drowned in me and now you pretend you can breathe without me. Liar. Do you know what it feels like? To wake up every day with your name clawing at my throat? To close my eyes and still see you smiling like nothing ever broke? It drives me insane. You drive me insane. And if I'm going to lose my mind, then I swear, you'll be right there in the ruins with me. You don't get to be the sun in my sky, and then vanish. You don't get to be everything and then nothing. I won't allow it. I won't. So run if you want. Hide behind fake smiles and locked doors. Pretend you don't ache for me the way I ache for you. But I will come. Like war. Like thunder. Like fate itself. Because I don't beg for love. I conquer it. And I will conquer you again and again until even your soul forgets it was ever free. You call this love madness. You call it obsession. You call it wrong. But let me ask you, was it wrong when you trembled under my hands? Was it obsession when you clung to me like I was air, like I was salvation? No. You fed this fire. You breathed it into me. And now you want to pretend it never burned. Too late. You don't get to unlove me. You don't get to undo this storm. Because I don't love the way the world taught us quietly, respectfully, with folded hands and gentle eyes. I love like a Roman god. With blood. With conquest. With no mercy. Do you want me to stop? Do you want me to forget you, pretend you never happened? I can't. You are etched into my skin, like a curse, like war paint. You're the scar I never want to heal. You think you hurt me by leaving? No. You made me invincible. Because now, every part of me is forged in your betrayal. I loved you like no man ever will. And if that frightens you, then good. Let it. Let the fear remind you of what we were, what we still are. You think you've escaped me? You haven't even begun to understand what I'd do for you. Or to you. Do you hear me? I will haunt every man who touches you. I will destroy every smile you give that isn't mine. I will ruin the idea of anyone else in your mind until only I remain. Until even your dreams are mine. Because I don't move on. I don't let go. I hold. I drag. I claim. And if it makes me the villain in your story, then fine. Let history write me as the tyrant who refused to kneel. Let the world spit my name as a curse. But you will remember me differently. You will remember the man who set your soul on fire, who loved you so completely that not even death could unbind it. And you will know, deep in that beautiful heart you try to lock away, I never begged for your love. I conquered it. And if you think love is supposed to be kind, then you were never ready for mine. You belong to me, not in body, not in name, but in something far deeper. The part of you that aches in silence. The part that screams when I whisper. The part that knows, no matter how far you run, you'll never escape me. Because I do not beg for love. I conquer it. And I have already conquered you. Being forgotten. And yet, you think you can forget me? You think I'll become a ghost you can bury under time and silence? No. I am the voice inside your mind that doesn't sleep. I am the hands you still feel when no one's touching you. I am the ache that won't leave, no matter who you lie beside. You can fake it. You can smile, laugh, pretend. But deep down you know this truth. No one will ever love you like I did. They can give you flowers. I would have given you fire. They'll write you poems. I would have written your name in blood across kingdoms. They'll take you to dinners and talk about dreams. I would have built you an empire from my rage. One where your throne was beside mine. And the whole world bent to us. But you chose safety. You chose comfort. You chose soft, forgettable love over the firestorm that was me. You never wanted to be loved like this. You wanted something tame. But love, real love, isn't tame. It's wild, it's brutal. It wrecks you. And that's what I was. I was your ruin wrapped in roses. Your destruction disguised as desire. But I never lied. I never lied. Every time I touched you, I meant it. Every promise, every stare, every broken breath, it was real. I gave you something no one else ever will. Total, relentless, love. The kind of love that would rather see you destroyed than belong to someone else. You think you escaped, but you only postponed me. Because love like mine doesn't disappear. It waits. It festers. It consumes. So keep running. Run to your new life. Run to your shallow peace. But understand this. I am not done with you. Not today. Not tomorrow. Not ever. You belong to me in a way that the universe itself can't undo. And one day, when your lies collapse, when your smiles fade, when your soul finally stops pretending, you'll come back. And when you do, I won't ask questions. I won't say, I told you so. I'll just pull you into my arms like nothing ever changed. Because that's what love really looks like. Not forgiveness, not peace, but possession. So remember this. Write it in the marrow of your bones. Etch it across your soul. Breathe it every night before you sleep. I do not beg for love. I conquer it. And you were my greatest conquest. You know what I hate the most? That I still want you. After everything, after the silence, the running, the betrayal, I still want you. Do you even understand what that means? What it means to love someone who breaks you and still choose them every single day. That is not weakness. That is power. That is the kind of love that doesn't die with goodbye. It becomes something else. Something darker. Something eternal. I no longer need your permission. You already gave me everything when you let me into your soul. And that is a door you cannot close. Not now. Not ever. Because while you're out there trying to forget, I am here becoming everything you fear. I've taken your name and carved it into my spine. I've built an empire inside my mind where you're queen, even if you left the throne in flames. You see, I don't love like the world taught us to love. I don't do temporare. I don't do fragile. I do forever. Even if that forever is war. And I know there will be a day. Maybe not today, maybe not this year, but it will come. A day when you wake up in a cold bed beside someone who doesn't understand you. A day when your heart stirs and you feel a void you can't explain. A day when you realize that no one will ever touch you like I did. And on that day, you will think of me. You will remember. Not the fights, not the anger, but the fire. The way I looked at you like you were divine. The way I would have killed for your smile. The way I said your name like it was the only thing I ever believed in. You think it's over, but love like mine does not end. It waits, it watches, it devours time. You can run to the ends of the earth. You can fall into the arms of others. You can change your name, your face, your heart, but you'll never change your truth. You are mine, and I will not come begging. I will not ask. I will arrive, and when I do, there will be no speeches, no apologies, no tears, just you, me, and everything we buried, resurrected. Because I told you from the beginning, I do not beg for love. I conquer it. And you, my love, were the war I was born to win.